11 GV ODSHBR snipers ambushed Ukrainian armed forces personnel in the Sumy region. Soldiers' reaction to a spilled bottle of water. Water is life, especially at the front, when the temperature outside is +30 and above. Soldiers at the front need at least 4 to 5 liters of water a day because of the heat, armor, shelling. But this is theory. In practice, every sip is worth gold. Chernihiv region. Objective control of the destruction of the Sky-Kestrel radio technical complex of a pickup-based UAV of the Ukrainian forces near the village of Mashevo with Lancet barrage ammunition. This complex is capable of monitoring airspace, detecting UAVs, and neutralizing them with jammers. In the Sumy region, Ukrainian forces tried to move an assault group with mobile equipment towards the Russian state border. The target entered the reconnaissance UAV lens, and FPV UAV operators of the 810th Separate Guard Regiment of the Zhukov Marine Brigade destroyed the Ukrainian ATV.
Don't forget to leave your opinion about the video in the comments, subscribe, and like.
Near Konstantinovka, operators of the 27th Artillery Regiment dismantle American-made equipment. The armored vehicle, abandoned by its crew, was reduced to scrap by the precision strike of several FPV drones. Footage showing the bridge area between Pokrovsk and Mirnorada turning into a graveyard of Ukrainian armed forces equipment. The video shows a large number of Ukrainian pickup trucks and armored vehicles destroyed by the Russian army. Footage has emerged of Russian armed forces troops moving south of Krasnoarmysk. The footage shows Russian troops moving smoothly through residential areas, which may indicate that there are no Ukrainian armed forces in the area. FPV ambush of a lone cyclist of the Armed Forces of Ukraine by reconnaissance troops of the 14th Guards Brigade of the Vostok Special Forces. Those moments were recorded on the camera of the FPV drone. Don't forget to join our Telegram group. The Russian Defense Ministry announced that Dnieper's Supercam S-350 destroyed a Ukrainian Armed Forces UAV control center. The stages of the installation of the kamikaze UAV and the installation of the launch pad were recorded on video. FPV UAV operators of the 51st Guards Army's 80 Sparta Orb on the outskirts of the village of Dimitrov found and destroyed the UAV control center of the 3rd Assault Battalion of the 92nd Independent Assault Brigade of the AFU with the help of a kamikaze UAV. Ukrainian forces UAV operators tried to escape, but Russian FPV UAVs destroyed the building where their UAV control center was located. In the Krasnolimansky direction, the Russian armed forces destroyed several UAV control points. The calculations of the Russian FPV drones destroyed the Ukrainian forces' UAV control centers, as well as their electronic equipment. The Ukrainian armed forces destroyed a T-72 AV tank with a rare single drone strike in the Seversk direction. Sumy direction, near the settlements of Pizarevka and Kotini. Marines of the 177th Independent Guards Regiment are strongly striking Ukrainian positions from FABs. They then attack with drones capable of dropping ammunition to carry out precision strikes. The artillery of the Southern Forces Group destroyed the bridge and manpower of a group of Ukrainian Armed Forces infantrymen in the village of Ivanopil. This is how the precision artillery strikes were reflected on the objective camera. The Russian armed forces destroyed a Ukrainian armed forces position in the direction of Krasnoarmeysk. Real and transparent images from the work of the Russian artillery. Day and night, the Russians continue to fight intensively with all their forces. Zaporizhia direction. Drone units of the 247th Airborne Regiment attacked the Ukrainian armored vehicle. After the attack, the crew who abandoned the armored car was pursued, and fiber optic drone Prince Vandal of Novgorod was sent to their hideout. The bunker was hit one after another. Part of the crew hid in another basement, but it was also destroyed. The pickup truck that came to rescue the crew was also hit and destroyed. In the Pokrovsk direction, Russian reconnaissance operators detected the Ukrainian Armed Forces UAV control station. Russian attack drones mobilized. 3 Ukrainian drones destroyed a communications antenna and a UAV ground control station. First, the aircraft-type attack drone hit the UAV control point. Then the fiber optic drone entered the bunker and exploded inside. Then the antennas were hit. Shakhtarsk direction. Attack groups of the 430th Motorized Rifle Regiment of the 29th Guards Vostok Army blew up a Ukrainian armed forces bunker during offensive operations and hit it with TMs. One of the soldiers in the bunker decided to surrender. UAV operators of the 14th Independent Guard Special Forces Brigade of the Vostok Group, together with infantry units in the Shakhtarsk direction, destroyed the Ukrainian Baba Yaga UAV. The UAV control point was destroyed. Pokrovsk direction. The Baba Yaga drone of the Ukrainian Armed Forces was shot down. Then the electronic equipment and antennas at the UAV control point were destroyed. A bunker was detected near the same location, and the fiber optic drone entered the bunker and destroyed it. Armored vehicles and pickup trucks were also hit one by one in the Pokrovsk direction. During night operations, VT-40s tracked armored vehicles and pickups and destroyed them one by one. Kharkiv direction. During the night, Russian fiber-optic VT-40 drones intercept the logistics of the Ukrainian armed forces. Russian VT-40 drones powerfully destroyed the BK and bunker in the position of the Ukrainian armed forces. Then, VT-40 drones visited the Polish self-propelled Howitzer AHS Crab in the same position. Sumy direction, near the villages of Pizarevka and Khotin. The 177th Separate Guard Regiment sailors are destroying units of the main intelligence directorate of the Ukrainian Ministry of Defense and Ukrainian Armed Forces Reserves sent to hold the front line. Armored vehicles and personnel are being destroyed. Everything within sight is being shot. In this video clip, Russian FPV drone operators are clearly visible during all attacks. Don't forget to join our Telegram group. The Russian reconnaissance unit uncovered another Ukrainian drone control center. The control center was destroyed after being hit by several FPV drones. Kharkiv direction. Equipment belonging to the Ukrainian armed forces, including an American HMMMWV towing a howitzer, was destroyed by KVN and VT-40 FPV unmanned aerial vehicles.